Okay guys, I'm just down in the lobby watching everybody doing their exercises outside, as you can see, or you mightn't be able to see. Oh dear, sun worshippers, fantastic. But I'm going to flick a chart on, which is pound JPY. Got to be a little bit quiet because obviously it's a public area and just want to sort of do a bit of work where it's nice. Oh, I see, they're entertainers. Sorry, I'm just watching the people outside doing their exercises and one thing and another, but they're not. They're actually entertainers getting ready to dance. Got Winky over there by the pool. So, but what's happening here? Well, what we can see at this moment in time, and I kind of want to bring attention into it because I'm constantly asked about homework and one thing and another. If you're going to go to market, first thing you need to do is check your mood. I'm in a good mood, I'm in a bad mood. Well, I'm in a good mood, I'm on holiday. Here I am in Spain, enjoying what's going on. Certainly enjoying what's going on around the pool this morning. So I'm in a good mood, right? But I'm not excitable, so that's another thing. Next part of it is I need to figure out what the market's up to. So I know what my levels are, I know where my fib extensions are, I know what the trading arena is of the market that I'm looking at. But more importantly, I know what it's willing to give over the course of the next hour or so. So what it's looking at here is the high time frames are all over the place. So by definition, I'm only going to be scalping this thing. And a scalp is anywhere from 5 to 10, 11 pips as it is here. 11 pips on a scalp, I always downgrade it to the nearest 0, so, or the nearest 5 rather, so it'll be about 10 pips I'm looking for. And I'm going to buy it. Red light, green light says it's good, and +1, -1 also says it's good. So if I come into this and then I start looking to see what it is I'm after, well, let's have a look. Is it a good buy? Well, yes, it is. There's the daily pushing up. Look at +1, -1. Well, it's pulling against this particular move here and working its way up. So yeah, I still think it's a good buy. It's pulling down at the moment, but our main move is here. So from there to there, and then all I need to do is just figure out where I want to go to market. So we'll just drop a couple of entry exits into here, and then I'll drop it onto 15, add a couple of extra, just so that I can zone into this a little bit nicer, just like so. So I can see exactly what's going on here. Take it into 15 minutes so that I can monitor it. Okay, so I'm holding between these 2 points, looking for about 10 pips. So we'll measure that out. Right, so up to the next barrier. Well, if I get in about now, I've got enough room to get to there. And then I can average all the way down into this. So let's drop it down into 5 minutes. Just want to check something, guys. Yeah, drop it down into 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so probably about halfway up here somewhere. So what I'll do is I'll start the trade a shade above where it's at now into where the last cluster point was. I'm going to set this for 10 pips. Bish bash. Right. Okay. So all I've got to do is get it to there, which isn't bad. Ideally though, I want the target on this line because that's a bounce point. But it's also a bounce point to be able to buy the thing as well. So what I'm going to do is I'll follow these candles down, the red ones. So I'll let that close out in a couple of minutes. And then we'll move this down. So just going to put it above between these two at the moment. Excellent. Right, and now it's a waiting game. Now this is one of the hardest parts of trading because most people don't want to wait. In fact, they won't wait. They look for, oh, look, this moving average is there, this is that there, let's go, bang. Stupid. Never going to make it. In fact, most traders that come in don't make it. And they don't make it because they don't put any education into it. No education, well, you're finished. And if you think for a merry second watching a 15-minute video is going to make you a trader to get a 6-figure salary, you're in cuckoo land. You genuinely are. And it really, really grates me when I see these sort of Instagram posts and one thing and another. Right, we're into the market now. There's one at the moment is, oh, if you have 250 quid and you double up 12 times, you'll be a millionaire, and he's done it 20 times this month. The margin requirement you need to do that is unbelievably huge. So it's just bullshit, absolute bollocks. Take little steps every day, and those little steps add up. Look at the Vanguard series that I'm doing. I'm dealing with pennies, but it's made a decent pot. And not only is it made a decent pot, that pot will probably pay you. Okay, it's paying me. It's paying me about 1,500 quid a month now, quite reasonably consistent. I'm happy with that. All of that builds up, and it just pays for these little trips that I'm on now. I mean, here I am in Spain. I'm in Torremolinos, between Torremolinos and Balamadina. It's lovely down there, actually. I was there yesterday. Go down to the marina again today for lunch, I think. Sun shining, pool's nice. Who's got it wrong? Who's got it wrong? Taking a month off. Well, say a month off. I'm taking a month off travelling next month because I've been away every month since last summer. I'm staying at home next month, but then I'm away again in May for another jaunt, going to Grand Yahtzee. It's a beautiful resort, and I'll have a jolly time there. Right, sorry, watching this, and I'm also just watching that lot out there. So what I'll do is I'll let this play out, and then I'll come back to you because I want to get a coffee. Okay, boys and girls, that's that job done. Cashed out just the way we wanted. So let's get rid of our tickets. Got a little visitor with me as well.
Who's that? Me?
You, twit.
I came on holiday with you. How am I the visitor?
Well, you're over there, the camera's over here, so you should come and have a look. Say hello. Let people see that you're there.
I'm always here.
Yeah, she is always there, no. I mean, she's good, isn't she? Yeah. But there we go. 10 pips. Dead easy, John. Trade itself was a doddle. The only other thing that was a doddle was, I'll come back to this in a second because she's going to bugger off over to the bar because she's lovely, aren't you? And she's going to get me a nice coffee because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. What do you mean? Oh.
Come on, then I'll get you one.
Yeah, give us your mic because...
Oh, went with the toilet.
Yeah, we've been really clever now. We've got these little mics and they're good. The only thing is I leave them on all the time and then I'll go off to toilet. And Joanne's like, yeah, some things you don't want to hear. Could be worse. Winky could have left it on. Actually, she does actually. I pick up all the time when she's talking to my daughter and everything about how much of an ogre I am. Anyway, let's get back to homework. Everything I do is homework, and that's what breeds consistency. You know, if you've already got 9/10 of the law in place, the job's easy. It really is easy. And then you shouldn't be wrong that many times. I showed you the statements of like the little account and one thing. I've showed you statements on this as well, in fairness. But the most important account that I wanted to ever show you was that small account being built up. Because with this one, it's a large account. I can ride the noise out if I want to. On the smaller one, I can't. So I have to have my homework in place. And if I've got the homework in place, well, it just survives all the time. Case in point, I've got to just pull this in and I'll show you, because I'm doing this at the same time. Already got a little bit of money out. Just pull it up onto the last month. Pull this up. Okay. And you just rattle down. There's not many red marks here, boys and girls. Not many at all. I do get it wrong, but I also kill them because that's part of the homework. Get it wrong. Had a bad day, but everything else is paid off. Not a problem. Few there. Lots of money out. All the way down, all the way down. Bit of a rough patch there, but nothing to worry about. Run it down, run it down, run it down. There's your profit. Started the month with 750. We've taken out 1303 already, and I've still got 23 sitting waiting. Next week, I'll take that down to 800 quid because I increase every month for the starting balance, and the rest of it will be mine. And it's all done through homework. And just like what I said, I know where these levels are. I know exactly where they are. I know where the entry exits are. I know where, just move this down, where I'm going to get out. You've got a swing, you've got a protection. You can average into it, DCA. Look at the hourly, see what it's trying to achieve. Well, it's pulling against that move, moving up, but it's also fighting this move. So it's going to pull down and then it's going to push up like this. It's the way the markets operate. You just got to decide which is the best one for the hour you're going to be in. Go further out. Again, you can see, now you might say that's a downward move, but it is, but over the short term, it's an upward move. So again, you've got to be conservative and correct with your targeting. And then of course, take it out to the daily, which is telling you exactly what's going on. And yes, it's an upward move. Simple stuff, guys, simple stuff. And as long as you keep it simple, you'll be fine. And talking of simple things, she going, oh no, I'll put this in here. She's going to the toilet. You don't want to hear her fart. Jesus Christ. Trust me, when she eats lettuce all the time, it's never discreet. It's like the Hindenburg explosion. I do love you though. Right, that concludes this. That's me done. I've gave up a bit of time on my holiday. Not so much for myself. I didn't need to trade today. But I do watch what goes on in the Discord all the time. And when I see newer members come in, they're always the same, and I've got to knock those edges off them. Some people don't like it. They think I'm too brutal because I tell them to do the homework. Tell them to stop chasing magic pills. Target effectively. Stop chasing money. And some survive, some don't. The ones who survive are the ones who listen. And the members have been there a long time and they're starting to see very good results. It's why you'll see us doing Scruff Live in the sun. We're going to Benidorm this year and they're using their profits to pay for it. And we have a good day. There is another one in June in Darlington. If anybody's interested in coming, drop Joanna a line. Just go on the website, you get the contact details, scruffytrader.com, just say you're interested, she'll send you the details. There is only a few seats left. It's nearly sold out. But that's a great day because it's not just somebody standing in front of you saying, hey, look how well I've done. Because I've been to loads of sort of live events. And when I first started my career, I used to go to banking seminars, and to be honest, I didn't really learn a lot. So when I do a Scruff Live, I take you through a structured day. So it starts with mindset, who you are and what you're up to. From there, it moves over into quick triggers. Why quick triggers are important, but also the pitfalls of them, into then where your quick stops are. Because your stops and your triggers are important because they link together. From there, easy mechanical systems that you can use. This runs up to about lunchtime. After lunchtime, you're putting the elements together and we open up a live chart. There's not many people will do that. So it's a live chart to show them how to mark it up properly, talk through the entire process of what I look at from the very start to the very finish, teach them how to score a chart out so they know exactly what it is they're doing when they press the button, how to DCA correctly, because madness is the money maker. You know, you'll see many things on YouTube and it's always about the entry. The entry is not the important bit, guys. In fact, the entry is just nothing in the grand scheme of things. It's how you manage your way into that pressing the button and then what you do after pressing the button. The actual pressing the button, the entry, it's because that's what all the gurus sell. Hey, look at my system, I show you exactly where to get in. No, you won't. Because nobody knows where to get in, because it's the future. You get in and it's how you manage it. So show them how that works, and then it's an open Q&A, and then we go off into the bar. And I'm there all day, all day. It's a long old day. It's Traders Day Live. And talking of Traders Day Live, she's back. Did you have a nice shit?
Really? You're not even funny. I'm going to have 5 minutes and then I'm going back in there soon.
Did you hear that? She's going to spend 5 minutes having it. What?
I said I'm going to sit here 5 minutes with you and then I'm going back in there soon.
I'm done now. I've finished. I just need to knock it together. I was just explaining about what Scruff Live was and about the new one in June.
All right, it's not long.
Did you enjoy it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a long day, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a long day. So it's even a longer night because we're there for 2 days with a lot of the people stay overnight the night before, and we always have a meal together and a bit of a jolly time. We have the full day and then we'll go in the pub again afterwards. And
But you can't speak.
I can't speak at the end of it. No, I can't. Anyway, cut long story short, that's this trade. And what I wanted to sort of hammer home was everything we do is homework. And she's here, right? How long do I spend on these charts? Be honest, look,
All
camera's
day.
there. But no, don't just like put your tit in the job.
Oh,
right?
don't.
She does, you know. She gets them out all the time, and,
I
and
do not.
they are impressive. You know, she has got a.
No, you spend all day.
No, I spent a lot getting them done.
You always get off track.
Well, if I'm going to get off track, that is
No,
a perfect,
come on.
perfect reason to get off track.
Look, the sun's out.
I'm hoping somebody else comes out as well. They're willing, or they'll come out. Anyway, how long do I spend looking at these charts?
All day.
All day.
About 7 in the morning till, I don't know, I'm normally asleep and you're still on the
Right.
charts.
Yeah. But how consistent is it?
Very.
Very. But why?
You should do your homework, you just said.
Just do my homework. It's a job, boys and girls. I love my job. I love the charts. And I spend all time on her as well, actually. You know, four kids, and look at us. Our kids. Actually, we made a decision, you know. We did say, I mean, we looked at each other and we had a couple of chats and we decided we didn't want kids. It's going to be heartbreaking, but we'll have to tell them later on tonight.
How mean are you? You are mean.
Nah, it's all right. I love our kids. I really do. You never know when you need a new kidney. Well, actually, I do need a new kidney because mine's knackered.
I thought it was the liver.
My liver isn't doing too good either. I am rapidly going downhill.
Oh, but you're doing well this holiday. You've walked loads.
I've walked loads, so is that another percentage point off the heart attack?
What means you're getting a bit fitter if you do a bit every day?
I'd rather have the heart attack.
It's a bit
It's not.
drastic.
Not really. Not really. 5 years and then I'm dead. Good. Right, boys and girls. I'm gonna wind this up. and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my holiday. As always, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, honk honk, do what you love, and the money will follow. I'm going to do you.